Good morning, you guys. Today, you are going to need your multiplication chart, your little packet of strategies, and that was given to you in your brown bag, and then page 7 from your alignment binder. You're also going to need your math notebook and a pencil to write this down. I use a pen just so it's easier for you to see it through the camera, because if I use a pencil, sometimes it's a little hard to see. So pause the video, go get these things, and then you may unpause it when you have them. So today's notes are going to be called More 2x1 Practice. It is really important that you are following directions and you are doing this. I know that a lot of you guys just want to type it in the calculator. We're learning the basics right now. And if you are not trying hard and you're not using your strategies and you're just using a calculator, then when we get to 2-digit by 2-digit or 3-digit by 1-digit, it is going to be difficult for you. This is the building blocks. So please, please, please use your strategies. You have notes in your math notebook, and you have this you can use as well. Okay, so I'm going to start with number 1, and it is 4 times 32. So what I'm going to do is I am going to solve it using area method. Okay, if you like the algebraic notation method or the expanded notation, that's perfectly fine. You will get the exact same answer. So let me show you what I mean by that. So some of y'all were saying that y'all were confused of how we break up our area, how many boxes we know how to put. Well, that didn't even make sense. How do we know how many boxes we need to have? So the value of this 4 is a 4. The value of this 3 is 30. And the value of this 2 is 2. Let me draw an arrow for that one too. I can. So you can see I have 1, 2, 3 different digits, or 3 different values here. So what I'm going to do is, because this is long, I'm going to put 30 here, and I'm going to put 2 here. So if I add those together, I get 32. And then I'm going to put 4 on my side. Okay? I'm not going to put 4 up here and 2 here, because then that would say 34 times 2. And we're doing 32 times 4. So now I need to put my equation. Let me zoom in for you. So, in the back of your algebraic, or in the multiplication strategies, you have a multiplication chart you may use, or you may use this one. They're the exact same thing. So, I'm going to use it to help me to make sure I don't make any careless mistakes. And I need to do 2 times 4. So, I'm going to go to 2, and I'm going to go to 4, and I see where it matches up, and it matches up at 8. So I'm going to put 8 here. Now, here I'm going to say 3 times 4. And when I look at my multiplication chart, I see that 3 times 4 equals 12. So I'm going to put 12 here. But I'm not doing 3 times 4. I'm actually doing 30 times 4. So I count how many zeros I have, and that's 1. So that means 30 times 4 is 120. Okay? So now I need to add up my products. So 120 plus 8. I get 128. Okay? So now, if you wanted to do, say, the expanded notation way, okay, I'm going to go over here and look at the expanded notation way, the notes that I have here, and I see that they set it up like that. So I'm going to set it up just like that, 32 times 4. Now, when I look here at this example, I see that they broke 253 based off place value. So I'm going to do the same exact thing here. I am going to do 4 times 2, because that 2 has a value of 2 because it is in the ones column. Then I would say 4, not times 3, but 4 times 30 because it's in the tens column. Now I can get my answer. This would be 8, and 4 times 3 is 12, plus my 1 0, and I get 120. I add it up, and I get 128. The exact same thing. Here, you can see I have 8, and I also got 120. That's because I'm still multiplying the same values to each other. I'm just setting it up differently. I really like this way because it makes sure I don't forget to multiply any numbers. So now let's go to the next problem, number 2. It is 9 times 49. I'm going to do area method with this one. I see that the value of this 9 is 9, so I'm going to put it on the side. Here, I see the value of that 4 is 40, and the value of that 9 is 9. And when I add them up, I see I get 49 here, and then I have 9 here. Now, I simply need to do my equations. 40 times 9, and 9 times 9. It looks just like a multiplication chart. The number that's above the box and the number that's beside the box is what we put in the equation. So when I do 9 times 9, I get 81. Now, I'm going to say 9 times 4. I go to 9, go to 4, I see where it matches up, and I get 36. So I'm going to put 36 here, and then I have 1 0. So 40 times 9 equals 360. So now I'm going to add it up, 360 plus 81. 1 plus 0 is 1, 8 plus 6 is 14, carry my 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. I got 441. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try using a different method. Okay, this was expanded. Okay, and now I want to try algebraic, and I'm going to do it right here so we can see. And I know also that 49 times 9, those are the exact same thing. So what I would do with expanded, let me see, or not expanded, algebraic, what I would have here is I would have 9 times, I'm looking right up here, so they have their 1 digit, and then parentheses, 40, and they have a plus sign. They said 253 from 253. So I'm going to do plus 9 here. Okay. So now what happens is this tells me 9 times 40, and that equals 360. And then I'm going to do 9 times 9. And I get 81. When I add them up, I still get the exact same thing. And this is algebraic. Okay, I'm going to do the last problem on page number 7. It says, each student in Isabella's class uses 8 pencils a quarter. If there are 27 students in her class, how many pencils do the students need each quarter? Explain how you solve this problem using area method. Explain using precise math language. We're going to use our precise math language in class, and I'm going to use it during my explanation. I'm going to just flip my page so I can have some space, and I'll do it right here. It said there are 8 pencils per quarter each student, so 8 pencils, and there are 27 students. So if we want to find out how many pencils the students have each quarter, we're going to need to multiply them. 8 pencils times 27 students. And that is going to give me total number of pencils. Okay, so I'm going to use area method. So I'm going to draw my rectangle. I'm going to put 8 on the side. And the reason why I do that, and I'll show you here. So if I drew my box this way, I could put 8 up top, not a problem. But what I would need to do is I would have to put 20 on the side like that. Here I can put 20 and 7. So I will still get the same thing. I'm going to put my equations in here. 20 times 8, and then 7 times 8 here. Same exact thing. 20 times 8 would go here, and then this would be 8 times 7 here. So you can see I have the exact same thing. It's just written in a different way, just a different direction, I guess, in a way. So 8 times 7, I'm going to use my multiplication chart, 56. And I know it's going to be the same down here. And then 2 times 8 is 16, plus my 1 0 I'm getting from here. So I know that's going to be 160. 160. Now I would add up my products. 160 plus 56. 160 plus 56. And that gets you 6, 11, carry your 1, 216 pencils total would be needed. Now, I know I've used area model for all 3 problems. I did do expanded and algebraic. You can use any method you would like to solve your independent practice time. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions. This is the building blocks for what we are getting started with. If you are confused now, then you will be confused later. If you ask questions now, then you will be less likely to be confused later because you understand the basic blocks. Please, please, please come to my office hours, ask questions. Don't leave class early unless you have an appointment or something. Come to class on time. Please, please, please let me know if you have a question. Thank you so much.